Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club Plus Side Stories. You thought it was done because we had that exposition piano thing. We're not done. We still got like 3 other side stories. So you can shove it up yours, or we're gonna go to the next one. Balance, Natsuki, and Sayori. You thought it was done? You're wrong. I really hope these ones aren't conflict ones because I feel like Sayori and Natsuki should not have conflicts. Natsuki! While Natsuki is messing with the orientation of her manga on the closet shelves, Sayori approaches from behind and pulls her into an embrace. What? Hi. Hi. The Literature Club has been in full swing since Natsuki joined. Including her, the club is now comprised of 4 members. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica. With each club member had received a day in the spotlight to share all of their favorite kinds of literature with each other. Natsuki was first and shared her passion for manga. Then Sayori shared her love for poetry, as well as how she got about writing it herself. Monica, who has multiple literary interests, decided to focus her day on short stories. And finally, Yuri managed to demonstrate her obsession with fantasy. Not a passion, it's an obsession. There's a difference. With a little help and encouragement from Sayori. After the week I got excited. After the week was spent on their presentations, Monica decided to give the club members this week to freely explore each other's literary interests. Return. Okay. Sayori, having spent most of her time in the club so far with Yuri's fantasy books, is rather excited to begin her journey into Natsuki's manga collection. I want to read with you today. Tell me which one I should pick. Well, that depends on the stuff you like. I mean, there's like romance, drama, comedy, mystery, all sorts of genres, you know. I like all those things. Sayori reaches out and pulls a random book from the shelf and inspects the cover. Shouldn't this girl be wearing more clothes? You wouldn't like that one. In a panic, Natsuki catches the book from Sayori's hand and then replaces it on the shelf in a less conspicuous location. Natsuki, you scandalous person. Okay, well, if you really have no preference, then let's just start with something that's easy to get into. A lot of these don't start to get really good until a few films in, and I didn't ask someone to make that kind of commitment unless they're already really into manga. I could handle it. I did it with Yuri's book at least. Well, I'm more considerate than that. Although I'm kind of impressed by your attention span if you put that much effort into her books. No, I have the attention span of a donut. But I love my friends and I can do anything if it's for them. Well, okay then. Let's pick you something that even donuts can read. I didn't say I was a donut, I just had the attention span of one. Aw, were you just trying to call me sweet? You're so cute. No! How do you get it to that conclusion? And don't call me that. A donut? Cute. Aw, how come? I just don't like it and I don't need a reason. Natsuki yanks a book from the shelf and closes the closet doors. If someone asks you to stop, then you just need to stop. People need to realize that. I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to hurt you. Nah, sorry. It wasn't you. Natsuki shakes her head while pulling a second chair over to her desk. I was talking about something else. I didn't mean to get angry all of a sudden. Natsuki evades her gaze and mumbles. You're a nice person, so I wasn't talking about you. I still learned a valuable lesson of stopping when being told to stop, which is called basic human rights. Sayori speaks softly as well, feeling shy after receiving the unexpected compliment. Well, anyway, back to the books. Here's the book, so just start it whenever you feel like it. What's it about? Well, it's like a comedy, and there's romance too, obviously. Sayori looks at the title. It's called Love is Another Word for Luck. It's about a girl who keeps accidentally running to the same guys, and then you find out, you should just read it. But you have to tell me what you think. I can already guess who you're gonna ship yourself with. It would be so funny if I'm right. Ship? I don't get it. Never mind. Let's not worry about that yet. Natsuki knows what's good. Natsuki is a woman of culture. I see why you guys fantasize her so much. Just make sure you tell me what you think. Oh, okay. I'll start then. Hey, maybe tomorrow we can do poetry too. Oh, yeah, I guess. But don't you want to finish this first? Yeah, but we could do both. I mean, unless you don't like poetry, then I won't make you or anything. No, it's just, well, never mind. We can worry about it tomorrow. And then it's tomorrow, because that's how paced this is. After the club meeting ends and Natsuki and Yuri leave, Monika strikes up a conversation with Sayori. I see you got Natsuki to share some of her manga with you. I really want to become better friends with her. She's so enthusiastic and expressive. I could just listen to her talk. She's so cute. I'm not sure if she meant I can't say that to her, or if I just can't say it at all. Say what? Nothing. I am a woman of respect. But Natsuki is a woman of cute. Oh, I said it. What's so bad about that? I don't know. But there's one thing I'm kind of worried about. Sometimes I'm afraid that Natsuki actually doesn't like me very much. Hey, that's ridiculous. How come you feel that way? How come? Well, I mean, just little signs, like how she only says hi to me after I say hi to her first. It feels like she only gets excited to talk to me when it's about manga and other stuff she likes. She just seems dismissive a lot. She was like that when I brought up my poetry. Yeah, but that doesn't mean she doesn't like you. She's probably just shy, Maybe. My stupid head is just making me worry for no reason. It likes to do that. It's okay. Try not to worry so much. Everything will be great. But you can always talk to me about any concerns that you have. I'm here to help. You're the best. Sayori goes, you're boring me. That's a joke, guys. This is great. Sayori gives Monika a quick hug. Well, I'm gonna keep trying because I love her and I want to get closer to her. Sayori, you are being sussy. You got this. And fade out, because now it is the next day, not the end of the day. Yep, after the next club meeting starts, Sayori's last one in as usual. Running into the room, she sees Natsuki sitting alone by the closet reading what must be a manga. Without hesitation, Sayori pulls up a chair and plops herself right next to Natsuki. Hello there. Hi. What you're reading? Can I read it with you? Natsuki pulls the book away from Sayori. You can't just start in the middle. There are spoilers. Besides, what about the one I gave you yesterday? Sorry, I was just curious. Well, anyway, I've been waiting forever for this volume to come out, and it just came out yesterday, so... Oh, that's exciting. Well, I'll let you read it then. Can I sit next to you, though? Sure. Sayori plops herself down in Natsuki, then pulls out a blank sheet of paper. Natsuki reads in silence, save for the periodic flutter of a page released from beneath her thumb. Natsuki, from Sayori's side, only the light tapping noises of her pen meeting the paper can be heard. Wow, must be great. This is true bonding experience. My elbow hurts. Time passes. Sayori's paper is filled with scribbles and the margins are filled with stick figures. Natsuki lets out a deep sigh and closes her book. Did you finish? No, but it's a good stopping point. My head is swimming. I need a break. Natsuki stretches her arms. Aren't you bored? No, I was writing. Oh, I saw all the stick figures. I thought you were just bored. I draw a straw that's when I'm thinking or waiting for inspiration. I made friends with them all. This one is sad because she thinks the sky is pretty, but she can't look up at the stars in public without anyone thinking she's a weirdo. Well, if you like the stars, or no, sky, my bad. Never mind. Yeah. And this one has problems with his back, but the doctors can't figure out what's wrong with him. What the heck? You're the weirdo. Want to read the poem I'm working on? Sure, I guess. Sayori slides the paper over to Natsuki. As Natsuki reads the poem, she furrows her eyebrows. She slides the paper back over to Sayori. Don't you ever feel weird just sharing all of your thoughts and feelings like that? I mean, your poems are like really emotional. Is that bad? Well, no, I was just an observationist. I think people can get closer to each other if they find ways of expressing their feelings. Well, Natsuki begins to protest, but she can't find a good way of putting her thoughts into words. Doesn't that depend more on the kind of friends you have? I don't know. To each their own, but I've never met anyone I'd feel comfortable sharing my poems with. Not that it's you. It's just how I am, so. You write poems? ... You never told me that, I just thought you wrote other stuff. Wow! We have so much in common! Yeah, that too, but you should. I mean, would you ever want to share? Like I said, I don't do that. But, can we talk about something else? I'm sorry. Am I recording? Hold on. I'm sorry. It's not your fault. It just makes me uncomfortable. I can't help it. Still, I'm sorry. It's fine. ... Well, let's move on to something that makes us both happy. I should continue the book you gave me since I didn't get very far yet. Sure. And then they did. End of the day, I'm guessing. Over the next few days, Sierra begins each club meeting by approaching Natsuki with unwavering enthusiasm. It's Natsuki! Natsuki! Hey, Natsuki! At the end of each one club meeting, Monica has become rather invested in Sierra's friendship mission and starts an innocuous conversation with Natsuki while she packs up. Uh-oh, this is where things go south. And Natsuki says something like, "Oh, Sierra is so annoying," and then Sierra overhears and they get upset. We haven't actually had anything like that yet, so that's kind of cool. It's cool that you've been finding time to spend with Sierra. She was pretty excited for the chance to read manga with you. Yeah. I'm sure you've been enjoying the chance to share it too, right? Yeah, mostly. Natsuki glances over her shoulder, but she doesn't reply further. What's on your mind? Nothing. I don't talk about people behind their backs. Oh. Natsuki falls silent, but she just fidgets instead of getting back to what she was doing, as though she wants to say more. It's okay to share your feelings. That's different from talking about someone behind their back. I guess. I just hate when people talk about me behind my back, so I'm better than to do it to others. Monica shares a bright smile. You're really considerate. Thanks, I guess. It just doesn't feel like it. Yeah. You can trust me. We already went through. We can already trust. We've done that already. That was like the first thing we did. This is about balance. Natsuki stands in silence for a moment, still fidgeting. I just feel smothered sometimes. I press the wrong button. I'm not used to someone being like all over me right after we meet. I mean, it's fun to hang out with her, but I just have no control over the pace. I can't just meet someone and instantly become best friends with them and like share everything about myself. That's not how it works. I just want to chill out sometimes. Oh, I didn't realize that was happening. It's fine. Why would you have? I know, but I just feel bad about it. I know Sierra, so I should have realized. Monica navigates through her tinge of guilt, which has surfaced mainly due to her being the one who previously encouraged Sierra's behavior. So, the conflict here is that Sierra's being too friendly too fast. I guess. Okay, sure. I can roll with that. Despite not knowing the situation, Monica can't help but feel a little responsible. Do you want me to talk to her about it? No, I wouldn't like that. Well, I could. I don't know. I could, divert her into another club activity for you or something. No, wait, that would be so underhanded and mean. Sorry, I didn't think that one through. Besides, just because I complained about it doesn't mean I'm asking for someone to solve my problems for me. True. I'm sorry. I guess I just instinctively wanted to try to solve problems, even if it doesn't have, if I haven't been invited to. It's fine. I would talk to Sierra about it, but it wouldn't. It would make things really weird between us. I feel like it would make her just constantly be afraid of that she's bothering me. I don't know how to keep things natural. Well, I think if you did a good job expressing all your feelings, that would be she would totally understand. She really wants you to be the best she can be for other people. I think she would actually be happy that you want to improve your friendship with her. Maybe. Ugh, it just feels so dumb talking to someone about how to be friends with them. It's just weird and not cool. Monica shrugs. It's the literature club. Then she mumbles through a sad, doubtful laugh. It's not the cool club. Hey! Sorry, that just tickled me for some reason. Look, I know they're getting kind of in a tough spot, and it's hard for you to really express yourself. But you've really demonstrated to me that you're great at self-reflection and critical thinking, even if it doesn't feel like it to you. I think that's the most important part of being able to navigate through these things. So I believe that, and you'll find the right thing to do. Well, Natsuki instinctively starts to reject the compliment, but she can't find any excuse to do so. Thanks. Natsuki gathers her things, and then she finishes her thought in a mumble. I'm so glad I joined the club, even if it's weird sometimes. Monica smiles, but Natsuki turns her back and walks away before waiting for a reply. Wow, what a Tusandre, or whatever you say it. Tusandre? Sundre. I don't know. I don't really care, because I'm not a degenerate. It was an unusual way for Natsuki to express her appreciation, but Monica knew what she meant. It made Monica feel like everything really was going to be okay. It's not. It's not going to be okay. It's going to go bad. It's bad, bad, bad. Bad stuff. Bad, 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 bad. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. It is 9:19 a.m. Thank you for watching. Like the video if you got this far. Subscribe if you want, I guess. I don't really care. Share with your friends. Tell other people about my epic playthroughs, because I'm such a good YouTuber. Yo, wow. Anyway, thanks for watching. You'll see me later. Later. Bye bye. But goodbye.